Invitational, not only does that put them in a better chance to win the prize pool, but you know, me and you talked about it, Shib, right? If they were to win this series, that'd be massive for them moving forward for any organizations looking to get into Marvel Rivals Esports.
Yeah, that's the exciting thing, right? I talk about me and my friends making a team, right? And you know, we may not be sponsored, but imagine if we were able to get to, you know, such a thing just by pushing through tournaments. So it's exciting, you know, it gives you that underdog. You want to root for them a bit. As we dive into the bans here, you can see Doctor Strange and Wolverine immediately off the table. Not a huge surprise there. Maybe the Strange a little bit. What do you think?
Yeah, the Strange is definitely interesting considering, you know, where Magneto and Groot are in the meta at the moment. I feel like those two heroes we see a whole lot of. And a Rocket Raccoon Protect on Rad's side is interesting, as maybe we'll see a double Z composition. But like you mentioned, yeah, that Magneto Doctor Strange ban first.
Yo, let's see Bunny.
Is quite different, I think, than a lot of other teams. But Team Envy, you know,
Punisher.
There's no third. There is no second ban for Team Rad.
Aura.
That might be an ego thing. I mean, they want the group play, right? Obviously, you can tell, but leaving Rocket on the table allows that Rocket Punisher combination pretty good into Groot, in my opinion. It's going to help to destroy those walls, right? If you've got that combination up, you got that team up, you press Z and you just blast walls away. And that's potentially an ego play. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that the more I think about too with the Rocket Raccoon, that's probably also an ego play, like you said. So you know, it all adds up. You know, I guess getting rid of Wolverine's good just to make sure that character's not in the potential matchup. The problem I feel
is he 40? Damn, I'm 29. I got a chance. You do.
Also running the
Listen, age. When it comes to competing, it's not about age. It's about passion. That's it. It doesn't matter, bro. It's proven that your reflexes only go down the teeniest of tiniest of bits as you age. Almost not even noticeable.
Yeah, I mean, it humbles you, right?
All it is priority, passion. You know, like if your life changes, like bro, if you're a fucking dad, then fucking you're gone, bro. Dads are out.
In his state right now, an incredibly strong Vanguard.
Surefour said competing's about lucking out with your teammates you vibe with plus are good. Bro, I'm telling you, you could do it. You could do it at 30 plus. Fuck it.
Mirror across the board. Actually,
just a priority and passion thing, really.
Space is trying to find an angle here for Envy, holding them
responsibilities change and shit.
And they are going to stay group, taking that space, if you will. Group v Groot, walls are up. Both shield cooldowns have been burned, as we aren't finding too much.
We're starting with domination again. I think that's just the standard.
Directly across the way, a ton of damage out there.
Oh wait, no, it's not the standard. It's random, right? It's random.
Any early pick.
Envy playing very tightest unit right now, trying to coordinate together towards this objective, really trying to death.
No, Sleepy's building all fast. Oh, what a bub, and still dies. They both die. Get boxed. That guy's a Fortnite player for sure. Len plays Fortnite.
We got a fall now, as manually going to take out Pain in the back. And here we go again, as the team is going to have to redrop back. And Rad is going to gain some early percentage.
Yeah, somehow Team Envy just sort of fell apart there.
Yo, what the fuck? Nerf that character. He still gets a kill. Oh my god. That hook was so far.
Back into the team, gets the Magneto bubble, able to get that elimination is massive for Rad Esports after what was a nice hook from NK.
Yeah, that's a disgusting flip.
All right, as we all know, the notorious win first fight.
Back at him on the side of Envy. Nobody falling yet, as the KOs have not started. And here comes the Bucky. Will it happen again?
Win first fight, win the match. Double invis woman. Rad's got a better one. Rad did lose a player though. Two players.
Is trying to retake back this space, make that free.
Damn.
Soon to be 4, and they're on an absolute rampage here as NK is popping off.
It was a nice ultimate from NK, perfectly timed with that Kraken impact. You know, a lot of the top-tier teams, I feel like, do a good job.
That skin is so sick, this Loki one.
As long as that Kraken impact can't get, you know, value into strategist ultimate.
Same heroes, really? Yeah, mirror matches are just so common.
Great job on that engage.
Dude, the pro rival scene is not very interesting when it comes to metas, bro. There's only so many characters that seem to work.
They did get some percentage on here. They're roughly at 20, about halfway through towards the opposition of Rad, and we are going to start the next fight as the team going to stay grouped on the left side, just trying to get something, make something happen immediately. Another Guardian Shield just to buy some time for the team as Rad.
This is pretty decent for Rad. They don't have anything. Envy has nothing. Nothing at all.
Takes out iRemix. kills. Will they be able to get more? Yes. And down goes NK. Cal trying to turn
that's the
things
name of the
around.
game.
Ooh, and 2 back for the side of
One
Envy.
support ult
Will
and
they
one
be able to
hella
turn
ult
this play around?
versus
Just
no
a little bit to
ults.
buy time. Len gonna take out Sleepy, and they are gonna maintain position here with 54% on the side of Rad retaking
Cal?
the point here.
What is that ultimate? I mean, obviously you're not going to get any value there from Cal. You don't have a team. I don't understand
Cal?
ult at all. It feels like to me at the moment right now, Shib, Team Envy just sort of fall over, right? It obviously ultimate advantage.
He had to have pressed that by accident, right?
There were no Stratus ultimates for Envy, but right now they just keep getting walked on, and Team Rad are taking advantage of Team Envy.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm with you. I feel like we've seen that mistake a couple times now for Envy. There's just no reason for that all. I think it was potentially the
holy shit, that was a big push.
They got prior, but they didn't see the numbers were not in their favor even after those 2 KOs. So it just didn't really work out for him. Space.
Okay, guess what? Envy's got better ults.
Towards the point.
Even though Cal kind of griefed, they're still gonna win probably. Well, Abs is about to get Inviswoman ult. Nice kill.
Pick there for Cal on manually.
Inviswoman ults.
Trying to retake this. They need to now 98% in the side of Rad.
At least they got 99, I guess. I think you chill if you're Rad. I think you stop ulting, I'm gonna be honest.
NK looking for another, but I don't see any pictures yet.
I think that Groot ult was obviously you're not gonna win that fight, right? You're down 2.
On Rad Esports' side. I mean, this is how Envy wins fights right now, Shib. It feels like it's off of incredible mechanics.
Yeah, they could have really used that Groot ult.
To
that
open
sucks.
things up, immediately engaging, getting the elimination onto Rad Esports, and then Cal to follow it up to make up for the mistake earlier. So right now, Envy in a good spot, but they're going to need to find those opening picks again if they want a chance.
So I feel like Rad, my guess here, is Rad needs to win this fight before Envy gets their support ults. So you got 60%, 70%. They need to win this fight before.
Will it happen again? Chime trying to make a play on point. Immediately going to Guardian Shield up. Len and Connie going to take down 2 as they put the numbers back in the side of Rad, trying to clutch it up. Space goes down as well. Make that remix falling, and Rad at this point should be able to take home this first point.
Yeah, they should definitely be able to take over the point. And Rad going up 1
first point.
Series, right in
Shocker, first point goes to the person that won the first fight? That's crazy. I would have never expected that. Wow.
We both saw it. I mean, Team Envy, you know, I don't know whether it's just Cal being out of position there. It wasn't just Cal, right? It was other players on Team Envy.
This caster's really good there. Yeah.
Just falling
the casters are great.
In terms of Rad Esports, they find those opening picks. They're able to walk in off of the Loki ultimate. They have almost, it feels like, better game plans.
Can they not swap characters?
However,
no, they can.
You know,
it just doesn't happen as often as you'd think.
Envy, considering they have so many talented players on their roster.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the breakdown here. There's final hits. You just see Len on that Groot just popping off 7 final hits. And that's truly, to me, and especially at this level of play, all that really matters. If you're able to get that pick, make the KO happen for your team, change the numbers, that's how things... I mean, you see damage and you think one thing, but in the end of the day, it doesn't matter until you see a KO on the screen. You know, it's a little bit back and forth here on the side of the duelist. As you can see, roughly even.
How good does someone need to be signed to a team?
Hits, but, yeah, I mean, like you're
well,
saying,
we're in the early days of Marvel Rivals, man.
Right? Like they just seem to play a little better on the side.
You obviously need to be good, but
they are. I mean,
this scene is so new that I'm going to be honest.
They wanted to ban. I believe it was.
There's a chance that most of these players that we're seeing today are not the players we'll be seeing in a year.
You can always just not die. Right?
There's actually a chance because, like, it's just so new, bro. There's so much time for the scene to grow.
A lot of eliminations actually from these Hellas until that shield is broken from Invisible Woman.
Yes, and it's just a very, you know, it's a playstyle they like to play with, right? If you pocket her over in the corner with that off angle,
holy shit, that Groot is gone. He lives.
Ready to make a play here. The sides of
no way.
Oh my goodness, the immediate pick on the paint as paint goes down. Numbers get even up from Cal. Manually falls. We're looking for another play here from Cal. Cal trying to find an off angle pick. No, has to drop back and get the heal. Great position.
Good aim from Cal. Holy shit.
It's really well done from Cal there, and they're gonna press forward.
Wow.
Make that 3 for the side of Envy.
That was not looking like Envy was going to win that fight, and they did.
And nice work by Envy.
Cal is nasty.
By Abs in that fight.
How'd you find your players for your team?
But I believe it was a huge back from Envy and Cal side, like you mentioned.
Actually, from a friend. A friend told me about them, and I was like, "Yo, that's cool. These guys look like they own." All right.
Have that, you know, advantage in these next fights, but At this point, I'm hoping a momentum shift.
That's
right?
That's the simplified version.
Early, and that's massive for the side of Envy. Make that too as NK takes out Chime, and they're just going to walk him back to spawn and force a retake here. They're going to have to group again. This is one of those things you see at this level of play. When
all right, let's see if the story stays true. Envy won first point, first fight. Do they win this entire map? Let's see if it stays true.
Rules 1, 2, and 3 at this elo as we start another fight like nothing just happened.
Yeah, pretty much back to square one. Ultimate's committed as well, by the way, from the side of, or rather not, in this situation. They're falling back to the point at the current moment as Team Envy trying to secure this objective. Play it around as there's a flank early by Chime. Boundary comes out from Spenny's side in the copy.
Yep, and here comes the Armed and Dangerous. Are we going to land on both sides? As it does go up in the sky, waits a minute to buy some time. Loki,
why did he ult?
Not enough, though, as Connie takes out NK. Rad trying to get some percentage back. It's at 64 in the side of Envy. The Disappear is up again as we are trying to find a little bit of... Oh, it's just back and forth here with these walls. An impenetrable force. It's an absolute mansion in there right now, and nobody can make anything happen. Just back and forth.
What?
The fear in the sky as Magneto looks for something. The meatball does not...
I mean, Envy's going to win this fight, right? They have big ults up. They got nothing. Surely. He's 1 HP. Oh, that's such a tilter. He's still alive. Oh, no. They needed to get a pick somewhere there. They had two. They had the Cal ults going. I didn't get anything. Oh.
With the boundary late, committing that ultimate.
Yeah.
Bit later than Team Envy did in their case.
They got the 95 though. It's not bad. 99 would have been better, but what can you do?
Find more opening picks, but you know, a lot of picks given, a lot of percentage.
This game feels like a slot machine.
They're not in that bad of a spot if they can just win one team fight.
Yeah, I mean, they do have ult advantage. It's, you know,
why? What?
Point, but it is, you know, they're looking pretty good in their position. Now, at this point, it's just about building up those ults, getting ready for one last fight, and making things happen. You just got to right now play
Sleepy already ulted.
Do not stagger, and make sure these team fights are of value. Don't just shoot into the tanks and allow the backline to get their strategist ultimates as Cal takes out manually, immediately. Really well done from Envy. Again, Cal finding these off angles.
How did Sleepy ult and still got... Wait, what happened?
And just making things
Sleepy ulted and got 50%ed somehow. I'm confused. Did he get canceled somehow? That's...
Right. Cal's going to have to live. Unfortunately, you can't get too much pressure on point as Hella. However, it is traded back.
I mean, they have nothing. Rad has nothing. Literally nothing.
Two Meteor M with the Groot ultimate, but there's a shield there for a second. It's not going to be able to save NK, however. It's traded, however, to the side, though, by Paint with his own boundary.
Yeah, right back at him. Connie's going to fall after landing a meatball directly on the opposite. Again, another shot there. Great shot by Space to take out manually. Trying to find an off angle as Envy is doing a great job here, taking over this fight. Sleepy.
Bro, how is this fight still going? Oh my god. Oh, they would have won by now. Jesus Christ.
Looks like they will, unless there's somebody last second that can come through, but... No, yeah. Oh, wait, no, he does touch. Can he able to get that point touch? But at this point, yeah, it's a little bit too late. I mean,
at least we got a game on our hands.
No portals, however, because
it's not a stomp. Let's fucking go.
There it is, tied up 1-to-1 shit.
Wait, Sleepy ulted.
My God, that's my wash.
Wait, what?
Sleepy, dude.
Sleepy, when did Sleepy ult? He literally used Loki ult right there. I don't know if it was last second or like a safety thing. That's not good.
I know how terrifying it is being on point there when somebody touches. You just know, hey, there's going to be a portal, and we're gonna have to deal with it, and we better win this fight. If they have ult advantage, it's tough. It's tough to come back from that. We saw some games yesterday lost simply due to a portal.
Wait, is it bugged?
And taking that off the field may have been a massive advantage.
Oh, it's bugged.
So here we go into map 3. I love to see the first game start.
It looked okay. Well, can't trust that. Sleepy's ult is like bugged on the HUD. I thought he ulted, but he didn't. It's just
like high level performance, right? Cal finding those.
Oh, I should have changed my title. Oh shit, you're right. Oh, my bad.
Whoever it was. I mean, one time they did.
Yeah, I forgot that last match happened so fast.
Most of the time, right? That opened up Team Envy alongside Space, providing a lot more pressure on that front line. Team Envy are looking like they're in a good spot.
Yeah, I'm with you. You can see it even on the stat line here. Cal, 13.
I'm not doing it.
Hits. Those
I got it. Don't worry. I'm fast. This game's mad addicting. It is. It's just so easy to play and yet so hard to like master. You know what I mean? But just clicking play and just doing it's easy.
With those ultimates, like you said, tied up.
Oh, the HUD fix. His ult's not bugged anymore. That's weird.
Stratus ultimates, though, that's going to be an abs in Rad's favor, so we'll have to watch that and see how they play the ultimate game as they have the edge leading forward.
And here we go again. Abs just making sure the backline is protected. Connie going to take a little bit of space here and land on the opposition. Is going to ride up and try to make something. Immediately, Hella going to pop off. Try to find some sort of value. Great pick there onto Sleepy in the back. Taking out a Loki after just knowing he has that ability of the crystals to keep his team up. And immediately going to counteract Len. And Chime going to get two as Cal going to immediately res that Loki. The power of the team up with Hella and Loki is insane.
Dude, this caster is fucking killing it.
Just trying to find some more value. But early on, Rad is going to own this point. Get 5% on.
All they really used there was Hella ult and Invis. That wasn't too bad. They got a lot of. They got that pretty easily.
We don't have strategist advantage, strategist ultimate advantage. Rad taking full.
Envy has every ult in the game. Do they over ult or do they use? Okay, there's one.
Yeah, strangling prison doesn't mean
there's the follow up. Their support ult's better. Rad's is better.
As Ab takes out Remix, Envy or Cal's gonna fall to manually. Really well done.
Damn.
Again by Rad here, who are just countering these ultimates and performing better.
Damn.
Down goes Space.
They use almost every single ult in that fight.
Again.
How is Sleepy at 60%?
A great engage.
What is going on here?
Disengage rather by Rad, and then they were able to deal with NK committing the Kraken impact a bit too late. 50% of the board at the current moment. Rad are looking.
What the hell am I missing?
Yeah, I mean, it's just group composition versus group composition. It's terrifying when those strangling prisons come out, and you don't know what is going to happen next, especially when Bucky.
That is interesting. Being Bucky on that side is interesting.
His team to just reset and reset. As we are going to start another fight here. Envy, I'm sure the comms are getting a little. They have to really.
Cal has ult, but like can't really do too much. They have Invis. I don't even know if they're gonna. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. I think Rad might lose this. Magneto's going to use ult for Hella, and then Sleepy just use their ult now. They got to back out and give him a little bit of, respect.
Waiting with his ultimate, the goddess of Hella of the top.
Oh, dude. Wait, Magneto ulted with nothing. Okay, free.
Here's that strangling prison. Like you mentioned on the team.
This should go Envy side.
They have all the heals there. There goes also the support dropping in aggressive boundary. However, they've lost NK in this fight.
It's fine. They still win the fight. It's all good. I'd be mad, but it's fine.
On the objective, on top of that goddess ultimate from Cal, they're able to secure it at 99%.
This seems like the battle of the daggers here as they're just popping heads. Hella, an absolute demon when let through the pick ban system, and you can see on both sides it's had a massive.
Why is Bucky by himself? Yeah, he's kind of been in. He's been in like odd spots a little bit. Kai, is his name Kai? I think so. He's been kind of like off to the side sometimes, and even like Chime has kind of been off to the side sometimes as Bucky too. I feel like it's weird. I feel like being on the side as Bucky is not that great.
We'll see if Spenny's going to match it with a boundary. Probably can.
Ooh, good daggers.
Through it. I mean, Remix throws it out. Cal, meanwhile, on the left side, able to take the trade, but no. Losing on the other side unless Cal can find
Sleepy ulted too, bro.
Cal with a nice pick there, taking out the opposition.
No.
That could be good enough to potentially
this is so bad. They have nothing. Envy has nothing. Rad has theirs. They're gonna win this fight, bro. Oh no.
Dumped on as Space falls. Chime looking for two, make it three as Chime shoves into the point, trying to make sure they can end this game now. Make that three. Will he get four?
W casting. Nice. Rad take first map.
Oh, I mean, Rad Esports at the very end on Warrior Falls, just showing that they had a superior knowledge in terms of ultimates, knowing how to use them at the right time and when to engage.
Chime is disgusting on Bucky.
Really tough as well.
Yeah.
King of the Hill or on control in general. When you come back onto the point in domination,
dude, Bucky's so fun. He's like probably the most fun character I've played in any hero style shooter. I don't know. His tempo is so fun.
You know, look at this spread across the board.
Like the 1-2-3 ability, 1-2-3 ability, the grab, the push. So sick.
Absolutely popped off 18 final hits. Ton of damage there too, but you know, it's really about
the Bucky ban is coming. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Instead, it was more so just solo, finding an angle and an opportunity when you can. Once Sleepy and Pain had used their counter ult.
I just think, dude, I think the difference there between those two teams is Rad Esports had way better usage of their ults. That's, I mean, like, I think Envy, like, all the players individually played fine. It's just the ults felt like they were kind of,
besides that, they didn't have a lot of,
I don't know, used at the wrong times, you know?
I mean, they were super consistent with their ultimates. Really, overall as a team, it felt like Shiv, they kind of just read the whole situation of the game throughout pretty much.
Thank you for the primes, by the way, Sound Hunter and Magwar. Thank you. I appreciate that.
If we're talking about remix, even on that Groot, right? Len,
I'm here for the rewards. Hey, at least you're honest, man. You just want the drops? That's all good. It's all good.
That's just it's another confidence play, right?
That Hella on first point was troll. I mean, he had to have hit that by accident.
But you know, when you get those walls down, just the sheer amount of
he for sure accidentally pressed that ult. There's no way Cal ever thought that was a good ult. It was for sure by accident.
Surprised with their performance, it looked really good out there.
It's pretty easy to fat finger and pin hit Q. Seriously. I thought about changing my ult key because Q is just so close to WASD.
The next one, that would be massive for them moving forwards, considering, like we mentioned, I mean, Envy's the organization that you want to beat today.
Yeah, and we've talked about this in past tournaments, but when it comes to domination game modes versus some of the others, when it comes to
Shroud, how much do people on this level make a year, bro? I don't know.
It's really
it depends,
game, right? Like you understand the whole.
It depends. Like when it comes to esports salaries, it depends on the scene. The Marvel Rivals scene is so new that I expect salaries to change quickly. Because it's brand new, you know. Nobody knows. You're not going in on a new game and like throwing salaries that are massive because that's so risky, and you have no idea where the scene's gonna go. So usually with a new scene, salaries start on the lower end, and then they start to like work up as the scene advances. But if the scene doesn't go anywhere and the scene kind of like plateaus, then salaries might stay the exact same. So in order for players to make more, it kind of does come down to how does the scene do, which is a really interesting conundrum because the scene doing good is based off of the orgs that are in. You know, so if orgs start pulling out, then the scene suffers. It's like a double L. It sucks. If EWC taps in, scene will be lit. Yeah, I mean, if EWC... So there is rumors, in case you guys are wondering, there is rumors of Marvel Rivals being at EWC. And if that happens, you're looking at a completely, like, different style of Marvel Rivals, you know? Like, that might encourage more teams to get into the mix. Because there's a lot of teams that already play in the EWC. And if they already play in the EWC... then you know they're going to sign teams. Like, for example, Falcons, right? Like, Falcons are like the kings of buying everybody that participates in EWC. So, boom, instantly, you get a Falcons in there. On top of all the other EWC teams that play in there, Cloud9 and so forth. What does EWC stand for? Esports World Cup. Esports World Cup is like it's like a tournament series in Saudi Arabia that most orgs already participate in and most games are already in. And there's rumor that Marvel Rivals will get there. It's possible. I don't see why not. What was the result? 1-0 Rad Esports. They played really well. I'm not sure if Rad Esports played well or if NB just didn't play up to their standard. I'm not sure which one it was, but maybe a little both. I don't see any ads or promotions for it on EWC. Well, yeah, it would kind of come out of nowhere. You wouldn't know. If they were planning something behind the scenes, we wouldn't know. That's how that works. Hello. Can I open Discord? Yeah. No.
Which one do you like more? Which vibe? Like in terms of colors?
Probably the first one. It's a little lighter.
Okay, I do too actually. So I was thinking of changing all your stuff to be like this.
Oh, a little lighter rather than darker?
Yeah. Do you like that?
Yeah, you
like,
can...
Oh, wait, you don't have this DM. Let me send you...
Okay. You're already off to work. Hannah's family left today. They're catching a flight back home, and Hannah's back to work on Shroud X. She's doing graphics, she's doing promos, whatever. Posting on my Instagram. Do you think Marvel Rivals Esports can grow bigger than League of Legends? That is so unlikely. Dude, League of Legends is at the very fucking top. You know how hard it is to have to have what League of Legends has? That is extremely unlikely. That's it. Like that's an insane task. Like there's no way. It's possible, but like, check now. Okay. Oh.
And I was wondering if we should make it darker, if we like the color. I like the color.
I like the color. It's a little lighter. It's cute. I like it.
So I was thinking of redoing the player banners.
You want to redo the player banners?
Yeah. Maybe this is what we do.
Yeah, we could redo the player banners. What's my banner? Hold on. I guess I should look at the team, huh? I know. You want to make them a little lighter?
I want to do like the, you know.
Make them a little lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the players will mind.
Okay. I think they'll look cooler, so.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's redo them.
Okay.
I think it'll look sweet.
Also, do you like this guy? Should I invite him to...
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's a good artist. You should keep talking to him. New logo for tomorrow? You know what blows my mind? How League of Legends even got to the level that it got, you know? Because MOBAs, in my eyes, MOBAs are insanely hard to follow. Insanely different when it comes to, like, perspective, you know? The fact that that League of Legends and Dota are as popular as they are is actually kind of crazy to me. It's something that I don't fully understand. Like with that same mindset, you'd feel like strategy games would do better, but RTS games have almost disappeared, you know? They're almost gone.
Welcome back, everyone, as we just finished up our first map of...
I gotta turn the lights on, bro. My eyes hurt. Holy shit.
Esports took home their first W so far of this invitational. How you feeling, Dogman?
Yeah, good. I think this was...
Oh my god. I don't know how fucking Sinatra games in the dark all day, bro. That hurts my eyeballs.
But, you know, NB does have a puncher's chance, like we talked about earlier. Obviously, you know, they won a round in the previous match.
Are you gonna play Siege X? I played a little bit of Siege X when they announced. It's pretty fun, bro. The 6v6 Siege X mode. I hope the Siege X 6v6 mode has a comp scene because I think it's really, truly a unique spin to Marvel or to Siege, and I wanna see more.
I was working with a few teams that like only had collegiate players, right? We would lose to basically all of the sponsored orgs except one. In that one single game, if you win it versus a sponsored team, that can mean the world, right? Because obviously it's a paid organization on the other side where you guys are doing it for free. So, you know, imagine what your team could do with resources. And for Esports, I'm sure they're waiting for that opportunity. I'm sure they'll have people reaching out to them after this game, considering a lot of the top teams have been picked up at orgs, and they're another one that definitely has to put their name into the hat.
Absolutely, and we talk about momentum a lot, right? That first W could mean a ton for them as they're moving forward. As we are prepping our way in to map 2, let's
Shroud X Siege team, Bolo captain.
Yeah, first ban.
I'm only gonna make teams for 6-player games. Deadlock, Marvel Rivals, Overwatch is coming back. Siege X, only in the new mode though.
Again, Strange, get him out of here. I don't want to see the TP. Wolverine, the cat, man. That allows Groot to not be as pressured. We made that joke of scrapping post way back in the day. And yeah, I hate to see that when I'm playing Groot. I'm terrified at every angle.
You still think Deadlock can take over? Fuck yeah.
That Magneto, which, you know,
it has every right piece.
Ban, but maybe
that game's incredible.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Envy loves to play around space in his Magneto. You know, there's something there with that. Invisible Woman Protect for the side of Riot Esports, which I don't even think Envy would have banned necessarily, but who knows how the things are going on, how things are looking in scrims, you know. But from what we've heard, Envy also loved to run the Invisible Woman alongside
Wait, they protected
Hellas,
Invis?
so we'll see if anything else changes. It's
crazy.
Pretty similar to what we had in the last map, to be honest, Shib.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's potentially going to be another mirror up. Obviously, we see Jeff
a storm ban
right now. I have a strange feeling that's just a meme, similar to how Rocket works when they're just picking them for the armor packs off the rip, which honestly is a pretty good strategy. We saw Sentinels doing that a few times in their matches, and I believe we'll be seeing Groot on both sides here once again. Yes, Rocket and Jeff selected.
Double Groot's so boring, dude. It's just fucking walls everywhere. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate double Groot.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Yoki, the coach of FlyQuest, mentioned how, you know, Jeff is one of the most disgusting flankers in the game. It's just as better flankers, right? There's like hella Namor, some of these other characters that could do something.
Why
similar,
Jeff?
right?
He's not playing Jeff. They're just floating it.
Duelist slot almost. As
to play Jeff without Luna is very.
I don't think they'll probably run it. I mean, maybe they.
Very rare. I don't think I've seen someone play Jeff without Luna.
Triple Vanguard necessarily, as a lot of teams do like to play triple Vanguard on Midtown.
The Shroud X eliminated, or are we getting a game tomorrow? No, it's Swiss format, so we're gonna play more.
Likely need the triple strat because
eliminations don't start yet. This is just Swiss. This is for seeding.
We are gonna start locking in here on Midtown. I do personally think
we're 1-1, so we're gonna face another 1-1 team. So it could be FlyQuest, it could be whoever wins this match, or it could be whoever wins the next match. It's a longer day today. The matches are a little bit more competitive, you know? It's good. That's what we like to see.
Envy, which for some reason on, you know, Spider Island, for example, they'll get 3 fights on the first point on defense.
Is this mirror matchup again? Oh wait, they actually are playing Jeff? No way. Or is it just for the bubbles?
Side, you know, who knows how they play this on their attack.
Envy trying to get him a little cheese there as you saw the Groot building structure out the door. If they rushed out the door trying to get an early pick, unfortunately, they saw that and read it like a book as they are starting to take space now.
They just did Jeff for the bubs.
See the way these people play at this level, just a lot of high ground take as we do see Cal on the thing, one of my personal favorite Vanguards to run, an absolute monster in the brawl, but very difficult to play into Groot.
Holy shit!
Here from the side of Envy.
Holy shit, they're in there.
Yeah, I mean, they're running the triple, the triple Z.
Punisher from Rad. Punisher Rocket, let's go. Yes, let's go. A punny, finally.
Uh-oh. Far too much, I think, in the game in general to be able to take out the composition of triple tanks and triple Vanguard.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the res station does bring Chime back to the fight, so nothing major there. We do see the immediate pop on the side of Abs and over on Paint as well as it does stall it out a little bit.
Jesus Christ.
Prison, is there going to be a follow-up here as they hit the sky?
Oh.
Going to take down 2, make that 4 as NK absolutely pops.
Rad tried the same combo. They were just a little short on damage. If they didn't have Punisher, maybe. Or if the Punisher was in there. The Punisher I don't think was close enough. He couldn't actually get value.
You know, Vanguard with the damage reduction from Cal, with, you know, everything, Magneto bubbles, with Groot walls.
Dude, it's so rare to see Punisher, man. It's so rare.
We'll see if it's enough, but I don't think it's going to work for them, and they should swap.
Yeah, see, this is the thing, you know, we talked about this, the ladder climb. I'm terrified of that personally, but these guys, they're just at another level, right? These players they just understand how to get around it, and as I'm saying that, down goes I Remix, really well done there by manually using that unlimited ammo to make a play. Groot gonna take down space. Unfortunately, Magneto cannot meatball up the Groot. Branches, Connie gonna take out Cal as well.
Yeah, that's a great point you mentioned, Shib, how, you know, that group able to take down...
Well, Envy used like everything, but they held for 2 minutes. That is insane.
Over to the Hella now, instead of playing on the thing to potentially counter...
I don't know why Space ulted, but it's all good.
Vanguard composition with Punisher and Winter Soldier and Rocket Raccoon.
Either way, they held for 2 minutes. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. That's a W. Holding for 2 minutes there is a major W. It's good.
It's a recipe for impossible battles. But here we go again.
Punisher ult, they all just hide. I would have probably saved Bunny ult for later. Space is in La La Land. No way, Space. That is uncharacteristic for Space. Uncharacteristic.
As they're absolutely feeling themselves now.
Oh,
I
feel bad.
They played that right. They were just kind of caught out in between ultimates. They didn't have a real answer, and, you know, positionally we're a bit too far forward in terms of both of their Vanguards and Space and Remix. And now I don't even know if they get a good recontest or at least a solid one.
Ooh, they get the touch. That's good.
For a quick boundary from Paint.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be the early point take. I'm not sure if they had 3 people on, or, you know, they must have. But here we go.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
2, 3. Cal going to try to even the numbers, but unfortunately not, as Chime is going to turn this around and just say again 45 times as the side of Envy falls.
Beautiful.
I mean, Rad obviously proving me a bit wrong here with this Triple Z composition. It's working for them at the current moment. We'll see if they can keep it up in the streets phase. For Envy's side, using a lot of ultimates into the last fight just to take another L is brutal as Team Rad Esports continue on in the street phase of the map.
Yeah, Rad really riding this
so
momentum.
weird. This mechanic is so weird.
To get out of that door, but they just
I wonder what pro players think about it.
Of Envy, just kind of staggered and felt I could see like the lack of
if he held it longer, he would have got him.
In positions that you can't really see anybody else besides the Vanguards. It's not. I'm not sure if it's a matter of just panic or what's necessarily going on, but once you get momentum on this map, as we talked
Space
about,
has ult. Space has ult for this. Space has ult. He might be able to kill him.
This thing as they're pressing forward to point 2.
They broke it.
Yeah,
they broke Magneto.
Right
Punisher's
one.
one. Oh my god.
Just with pure pressure, NK's able to find the first one, and then Cal follows it up. So great work from Team Envy at the moment to take a lot of pressure away from Rad Esports, who are on the high ground.
2 minutes, so a couple more fights.
Wow, another 2-piece pick early. Envy trying to get their space back. They got their feet under them now, wiping the team, and that is what you needed to see on the
Good
side
swap.
of Envy.
I think that's the right call. Swapping off Punisher Rocket right now would be very good. They got their first point.
Curious if he takes any really aggressive.
Is Rocket gonna ult first? Or is he gonna swap? Or is he just gonna stay?
They want to go really far forward with the See You Later. With the
I personally would swap off Rocket right here. Even like fuck the ult, take the 50% somewhere else.
Yeah, I think they slowed the pace down, right?
But let's see, that's a lot of damage. They pop it, they got a lot of damage. They could burn through support ults, but it's
really well done by Remix.
There it is, they popped it, but it's not gonna matter.
Gonna follow up on Abs. Abs goes down. Connie falls as NK is finding some space here. That pick didn't necessarily.
Yeah, we should have swapped off the Raccoon for sure.
As Len goes down, excuse me.
But that's okay.
That was a really well done job here by the side of Envy.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I think it's better to take your 100% ults, like Rocket. Take that 100% ult. You don't have anything that really synergizes well with it.
Taking that fight and then winning in that trade after getting the walls off, and then a nice pull.
Just take it and go to 50% on the other one.
To find another elimination to continue the snowball that they're on.
Yeah, you know, you got to be terrified of doorways when Groot's out here, and he's out here on both sides, and that just was the showcase of what you got to be scared of. I mean, now they're owning this high side, great positioning here. It's funny because you don't see a ton of this stuff climbing ladder, right? These positions that they're taking just shows you how important high ground is, playing around their team. Cal with a nice early pick on manually Rad, really finding their footing. Make that 3 as they are going to sweep the side of Rad. Envy doing an incredible job here.
Yeah, maybe slight overcommitment of ultimates, committing the Kraken Impact, Loki, and also the Hella ultimate. So that
I feel like Rocket's ult should move with them. That would probably make it worse.
Regardless, a fight wins a fight win, and Cal's playing well so far.
Yeah, I do think, get stuck there by the friendly wall, but still, they are finally figuring out the way they want to make this.
They have one more fight if they can touch. They're touching. They have big ults. They should be able to win this fight. They Envy only has mag ult, which, I mean, they're about to get a support ult. If they can kill Paint, they killed Paint at 96%. Fantastic.
Gets turned on his space, is going to drop that back on Chime. A lot of ultimates being popped now as a support.
Damn, they popped like everything.
To keep the team up. Hella in the sky,
I don't think Rad needed to pop everything, but obviously they're desperate. They need to win this.
That should be enough for them to at least drive them into the next fight.
So now this whole fight relies on Magneto hitting that ball on Invis. It's possible. Listen, I've seen crazier things. Magneto could hit this ball on Invis, and if they do that, they take this point. Maybe.
We'll see if they can pull it off against Connie in his Meteor M.
Here it comes.
Yep, this will be a major fight.
Here it comes.
For them. Connie holding
Here it comes.
Ready to dunk that meatball. Whoever's
Here it comes. Where is he? Where is he? Find him. Okay, wrong person, but hey, -1 DPS. They have a better support ult. It's coming out now. Sleepy, if they dude, they have so much time to kill Sleepy. They might actually be able to win this. They might actually be able to win this. They got off cart. They got off cart.
Still no major value, no other
oh my god.
and here we go. Again,
oh no. Envy got the ult. Oh no, Rad's gonna lose here. Rad's gonna lose here. Rad's gonna lose here. Oh, that was so close. They needed something. They needed something there, bro. They were absolutely in that favorable position to get that second one. They were doing so well. They just couldn't find a kill. Bad target prio, maybe. Like they didn't call the right targets.
Are crazy back and forth.
Damn.
Strangling prisons everywhere.
Tough.
Invis popping all left and right. Hella in the sky. You don't know where you're looking at this point. Incredibly well played on the defense there for Envy, but I loved what Rad was doing initially on that attack. The confidence, it just kind of seemed to fall off for him as they had to switch that comp up.
Why does no one run dive in pro matches?
I don't mean to, you know, obviously
not enough damage.
When they did run
the only time you'll see it is on certain maps with like Venom Spider-Man, but like
with the Rocket Raccoon and with the
there just isn't a lot of damage on dive.
It doesn't. Personally, I think it could work.
Like imagine relying on like a Black Panther one-shot combo. That's like not very consistent. Especially if Loki exists too, right? Like if you ban Loki and Loki's not in the game, fine. You could maybe actually get some dives going. But if Loki is in the game, you are not playing dive. You will literally never get anything done.
You know, so you lose a lot of that value when you play those compositions, but it was a nice rotation from Envy's side to make those swaps. You saw how earlier on they were, you know, playing that triple Vanguard chib and then, you know, swap off that to make sure they're not countered anymore. Theoretically, it kind of works out.
Yeah, I am a little surprised here. I saw a lot, you know, for example, other teams were running a lot of Cloak, right? Cloak had that buff. It seemed to be providing a lot of value, at least in terms of burst healing on the front line. I haven't seen that since the yesterday.
Loki needs a fat nerf. I don't think characters need nerfs. I just think characters need buffs. That's all. I don't think nerfs need to happen.
I was gonna flank there, man. That's just read by Rad so well.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Connie with a nice pick there, holding this high side. I love to see the team holding the secondary tier here, making sure they don't get pulled down there by putting that pillar in front of them. Very smart, Connie. Well done there on the side of Rad as they are owning this high ground.
Will Rad full holds?
Controlling it at the moment. Right now, Rad really just playing it back right now. Playing in this sort of 3-3 split right now as they have their Loki even further back right, making sure they delete the walls. They also have good group walls.
I find it so weird that they don't make blue defend and red attack. I find it so weird that they just stay one color. It confuses me.
This is something, you know,
my CS brain doesn't understand.
The card at the door. You know that you can drop down when need be. They're just buying time right now, building up that all charge.
Oh, wow.
As we're talking from Cal on the offense to take down Len. And that's a nice early momentum shift as they are going to press in. NK just barely missing the hook, but it doesn't matter when you drop a Vanguard like that as Connie goes down as well. And yup, make that 2, 3, 4 as Chime and manually fall as well.
I can definitely see why teams want to ban Invisible Woman versus Team
Jesus.
Paint
All right.
Cal,
we might be going map 3.
Duo. Running around the map, making sure Cal has that shield manually.
We might be going map 3.
Something similar. However, Cal's angle was just a bit superior in this instance. Able to take.
Actually, we're definitely going map 3. Like, we're definitely going to go map 3.
So right now, Andy put themselves in a great spot. Have a good time bank as well.
Yeah, getting that off angle with DPS, right? It couldn't be more shown in terms of value than these few games with these two Hellas. They're just so much early pick potential. When you get one, your team rolls in
force?
like a train. You do not stop moving until the team is
just pretty common.
And they are showing it here as Envy going to try to take that high ground and push forward immediately. That invisible
Envy's going to use nothing here? Oh no, they use something.
And here comes Bucky. How many times will we hear it as the strangling prison
Jesus
is in?
Christ.
And they do get 2 and 3 as Envy
GG's.
is absolutely popping off. Rad try to get one back.
Well, third map is over. Sleepy still has all. They used everything. Rad at Esports used everything. Well, they still have abs, but I mean, it's.
And he's getting staggered too. Oh no, they don't want to take him out until last second, and now there it is.
No.
That's brutal, especially as we're coming up to
Is there another match after this? There is. This is a long day in comparison to the first day.
Yeah, that's just smart, right? That's a big. That's the
first day was hype though, even though it was a bunch of like 2-0s. It was still pretty hype.
At that point, it's just wasting time as we do another invisible boundary here, likely on the side. Ooh,
all right, hold on. Never mind.
There goes 2, 3.
Never mind.
Try to turn it back around. Chime gonna drop remix.
It's still probably GG. It 3.5 fucking minutes, bro. Like that's so much time.
and saying it's not over yet.
Imagine, though. Imagine. Hold
I
on.
feel so bad for Sleepy. He got strangling imprisoned by Groot. Desperately started looking for paint wherever paint was. To get
Wait, did Sleepy not ult?
What? Down an invisible boundary. Couldn't find him. Body blocked by his own Magneto, and they lose the fight because of it.
Okay.
Eesh, it's just so hectic in here. You know, it's just
That's
so
weird.
difficult to ensure you get everything to work out. I'm assuming the comms, you know, especially in these heated moments, are insane. The walled off after the pull, it's a really good combination there. You like to see
full boxed. I got him full boxed. He still lives.
Not quite working for them.
What? How? Oh.
As we lose two on the side of
Oh.
doing a great
Wait
job.
a second. We got a game on our hands.
Makes that 4 an absolute
Nah, they still got like 2 fights, 3 fights. They're chilling.
Showing off at this point as he sweeps the team.
They got no worries, no
Copy
stress. Take it easy. Envy's fine. It's all good. They are fine.
Although it's basically last fight territory for Rad.
Bucky not OP. Bucky's just like cleanup. That's all he is. That's all Bucky ult is cleanup.
Yeah, things are getting intense.
You are the cleanup crew.
That's huge for them. It's just going to help them. And, you know, this is where it gets intense, right? Because if they take this home, it is over.
That's a good ult. That's a good ult from Hella. I like that a lot, actually.
All-time high. You can't play nervous now, though. You need to play properly. Chime.
Uh-oh.
Early. NK using
Uh-oh.
does get 2, and maybe we'll do
Well,
it.
listen, when it's comboed with Groot ult, it's a little bit more than cleanup, you know?
As well, really well done here by NK Paint. Gonna take out Len, and this could potentially be the W on the side of Envy to even it out.
Wait, Space Hand's ultimate, though. Minute 36 seconds left to go. Yeah, Rad does have a retouch. No ultimates available. Spenny's going to have to build this copy, and Chime could go huge with the Kraken impact if he builds in time.
Abs has all. Wait, they could win this fight. Wait, they could win this fight. Uh-oh. GG. GG. And it's over. Yo, that guy needed so much protection. Holy shit. Wait. If he kills him out of the ult. Wait. No way. Oh my god. Oh my god.